do a show, you gotta pay me. He think he in the streets, we leave his brains on the pavement. That's crazy, his mama ain't gon' see her son tomorrow. We batting at the trash crowd with choppers in their yard. And that's crazy.
Yo, it's your main man C4, and it's your boy Schoolboy, and we is here on a little segment we like to call Be For Real. Now, the first thing we gonna be for real about is, over the weekend, a lot of y'all seen the situation where, we had Oscar from, Shark Tales fight Marty from, Madagascar. And, Will Smith was slapping Chris Rock for, talking about Jada bald head ass. So, that being said, we just gonna be for real, man. I want my boy B Fraser to talk, be for real. Do you think Will Smith was wrong? And also, we seen Jada come out and say that he was wrong for doing that. So how do we feel? Because, a lot of people saying he was defending his wife and stuff like that. How do you feel about that?
To me, some people say he was doing too much. Me personally, I feel like he just did what he had to do at the moment. You feel me? He probably had a lot of stuff built up, and he was just like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna slap this nigga."
I ain't gonna lie. See, one thing I can't get behind with that is like, how is your relationship open to everything but a joke? For real, true. You telling me your son homeboy can thrash your wife just ha, 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 and you cool with that? I'm talking about he beating your wife back to I Am Legend. In West Philadelphia, born and raised. He going crazy, stupid.
Feel me?
But that's fine. But somebody say, G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. That's hard. I feel like don't smack Will Smith before you smack the man that was smacking your wife ass. That's all I feel like. You feel me?
But that could be something she real personal, like sensitive about back at home. So he probably felt like he had to defend his wife.
I mean, that coochie probably sensitive too. I always said I seen it was whacking her. But another thing I saw, a lot of them was like, oh, he's just defending his wife. I ain't gonna lie. The way I see it was, it was a light joke. But you can tell who had the pants in a relationship just by that small interaction.
Definitely.
Because the Will was, she. And I would say, oh, my bad, honey. Because, that boy was not about to get none.
Because once she rolled her eyes, that's when he went on stage.
Because that boy, he was finna deal with 17 arguments at the house. Wasn't finna get no coochie. August was finna get it all.
He wasn't finna get none.
He wasn't finna get no coochie till August if he ain't slap Chris Rock, man.
And we only in April.
Man, that's too crazy. Yo, we back from beating your baby mama's back. It's your main man C4, and I have the lovely
Jada.
And Jada, the first question we're gonna have for you today is, how do you feel about Will Smith slapping Chris Rock at the Oscars?
It wasn't the right place. You want me to hold it?
No, you can.
Okay. It wasn't the right place, but I mean, he was standing up for his wife.
So if he was standing up for his wife, how do you feel about, Jada Pinkett Smith recently coming out and going against her husband saying he was wrong for that?
She shouldn't have did that in public, maybe in private, because at the end of the day, he did that in public for you. You should be standing beside your man. You feel me?
Do you feel as if Will Smith unnecessarily embarrassed himself for somebody that doesn't care?
Yes.
And what do you think he should do about that?
Leave Jada where she at.
That part. Leave that bald head heifer where she at, man. I am here with
Alexis.
And hey, Alexis, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good. We just gonna ask you a couple questions. The first question on this segment called Be For Real. How do you feel about Will Smith slapping Chris Rock?
I think he did what a husband should do for his wife because Chris Rock publicly embarrassed the wife, so he had to publicly embarrass Chris Rock.
So do you believe, like, if I did a little joke on you or something, would you say that's public embarrassment?
If you did it, if you stood here and did it on the mic in front of the whole school, then yes, that's publicly embarrassing me. Just how Offset had to propose to his wife because he publicly cheated on her, he had to publicly show the world that he really loved her.
And you said, he was defending his wife, so you feel as if that's like the right thing to do, defend your wife in that situation?
I don't think violence is ever the answer, but sometimes it's okay to slap a nigga.
All right, so then how do you feel about, Jada after, she basically had him go up there and do that shit because she kind of gave him that look. And then she recently just went on Instagram and said, she didn't agree with it. So how do you feel about her, kind of going back and going against her husband after he defended her?
Honestly, I think Will should leave her, like, now.
See, that's good. You smart. Yo, we here with another guest, and I'm here with
Destiny. Maya.
And, Destiny and Maya, the first question we had today is, how do both of y'all feel about Will Smith slapping Chris Rock? And I want Maya to go first.
I feel like he did the right thing. I mean, at first I thought it was funny, but then it's just like, if you gonna embarrass my wife, then I'm gonna embarrass you.
I mean, I have mixed emotions about it because he was kind of laughing at the joke first, and then he looked at Jada and saw that she was mad, and then that's when he got mad. But I guess it was okay in defense of his wife.
All right, so like you said, it was in defense of his wife. Both of y'all believe it was, he was defending his wife, and you feel like that's the right thing a man should do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so in that case, he had defended his wife, but recently on Instagram, we seen Jada come out and say that she was wrong for that and that he overreacted. So after a man, that defended his wife in such a, extreme manner like that, and then she goes against him, do you feel as if she was wrong for that? How do you feel about that?
I feel like Will needs to get the divorce papers because she done embarrassed him twice now. And
She could have kept that private, honestly. I don't think she had to go public with that.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that is tough, August beat her back, now she beating up Will's mental health and stuff like that. That's crazy. Hey man, your baby mama love me, but we ain't here to talk about that. Anyways, cuz, what's your name, light skin man?
Chase Williams.
All right, so we got that boy Chaser, and the first question we're gonna ask: how do you feel about Will Smith slapping Chris Rock?
I felt like it was deserved, but clearly Jada didn't care for it, as she still she don't appreciate the fact that Will was defending her, so I don't think he should have did it in the first place.
Do you feel as if Will Smith is going like unappreciated, especially after what she posted online and all that?
Definitely, most definitely, because she doing all this stuff behind his back, so what's the reason as to why he goes out his way to smack Chris Rock?
Yeah, if she getting hit from the back, why you gonna hit somebody from the front? That just don't make no sense, man. But I'm gonna let you bring up another topic for be for real. And
The next topic is
one of y'all favorite baby mamas from back in the G.
Probably one of my favorite baby mamas.
Rag City, Bill.
The next question is Black China embarrassing herself by capping about how she's taking care of her kids?
And then, we have Rob and Tiger coming to the day putting on all their child support business. Because she over here talking about, I had to sell 3 of my cars. My morals. First off, baby girl, you a stripper that got pregnant by a Kardashian and Tiger to get money. Let's be for real. Your morals was never there.
So too much money. I don't even see how you got a cap by that, because you sold 3 cars, and I know all 3 of them cars worth more than $100,000.
And she would act like them cars like she sold a broke down Cadillac, like a 6'4" Cadillac.
Like she eating
you selling
like
McLarens, Ferraris, Benz, come on.
Then Tiger and Raw had to put up the child support statement.
That boy said,
you capping, we taking care of our
That boy
kids.
said $40K a year. $40K a year.
Some people not even seeing $30K a year.
And that's just on education.
Right, you feel me?
And she talking about I'm a single mama, no support. Child support. How about I support the back of my hand across your head?
Then she had the video of her giving head, and you should have made some money off that. Start OnlyFans.
I ain't gonna lie, that head was dry. You can't make no money giving head like that, man.
What?
The coochie wasn't in, bro. That man
I'll
didn't
know.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, cuz. But I feel like, once the plastic booty get there, it really take away, the natural.
The moistness. You feel me?
But, Second question is, we had Black China recently come out on Instagram saying she was a single mother, no support, child support, saying she had to sell 3 of her cars, which, were luxury white on white vehicles. That was beautiful. I ain't gonna lie, if you would have hit me with any of them cars, I would have sued you. But anyways, so, basically she had came out and tried to act like, Rob Kardashian and Tiger don't do nothing for their kids, which they both probably said how much they spend on their child and how much time they spend with them. So how do you feel about her trying to, make them look bad, and do you think society's contributed to that anyway?
I mean, at the end of the day, she is a mom, but I just feel like, she know, I guess.
Like, what do you mean by she know? Like, she knows what they do?
I said I can cuss?
Yeah, you good.
Oh, she know damn well she don't have them kids that long. So, girl, you don't need no child support. You probably ain't even have to sell your cars, but.
More. All right, so now the second question is, how do you feel about, Black China complaining about not having no support, even though both her baby fathers pay thousands and thousands of dollars and keep the children for the majority of the week?
I think she needs to find a better job.
And how do you feel about, other women that, they have, good fathers in their life for their kids, but necessarily they kind of want to live off another dude or something like that? How do you feel about that?
You just got to find a better job so that you don't need a man for anything. And if the father is active, then why are you trying to press him for money? Like, he's not your man no more.
That's good. It'd be like, hey, Remember, that's not your man no more. Just cause that nigga fuck every time, he come over to see his son, don't mean that's your man no more. But anyways, second question is, recently Black China was on Instagram, and she said she had to sell 3 of her cars, mind you, they were luxury cars, and that she had to give up her morals, reasons, and a whole bunch of different things. And she last said, no support, child support. After that, both her baby fathers, Rob Kardashian and Tiger, had responded and showed how much money they spend on their kids on a regular basis, and both of them revealed the fact that they take care of their child for more than 5 days out the week. So how do you feel that a woman whose children are being taken care of by good fathers is still out here begging and acting like they're deadbeats and wants child support? How do you feel about that?
I think she just wants attention because she doesn't have anything else to do. She doesn't have a TV show anymore. She just wants some attention. I think she needs to keep it off the internet and deal with it personally with her baby fathers.
I feel like she need to find something productive to do. Like if both your baby daddies taking care of their kids, they taking care of their kids. You don't need nothing from them.
Moral of the story, baby girl, if both of your baby fathers doing good for their kids, get a job at Wendy's or something. You ain't doing nothing. Look, you couldn't shake that, you couldn't shake Dr. Miami booty for too long, and I know it done got flat, done had a couple babies and stuff, but you can still get a job. Go work for UPS, Amazon or something. Come on now, Black China. But second question is, Black China, one of the OG throwback thoughts, as we call her. If y'all don't know Black China, Rack City, that's his baby mama. And then the one dude that's a Kardashian, his baby mama as well. So, recently she came on Instagram, basically talking down on them, saying she had to sell 3 of her cars, lose her morals, reasons, all type of stuff. And then she said, single mama, no support, child support. To which both Rob and Tiger responded and showed how much money they actually pay for their child and how much they're with their child and things like that. So how do you feel about her trying to cap and make them look bad in public, for a check?
I mean, she clearly just needed to start using the money that they be giving her for her kid instead of paying for all her other expenses and whatnot. Plus, you in a whole relationship with Moneybagg Yo, right?
Oh, no, that's Ari.
Oh, now same difference.
Nah, you got to think, Blac Chyna, she got worn out, car.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That
on this segment called Be For Real. We have the white man who y'all was loving while Trump was in office, Joe Biden. This ignorant man done put, first off, I'm mad that y'all go to Howard and FAMU or Clark Atlanta for every HBCU thing. We just gonna get that out the way. But this man put Taraji P. Henson. So you got Jody baby mama, and then Chris Paul, a nigga that had a good State Farm commercial.
couple of them.
So you got Jody baby mama in a State Farm commercial on the HBCU board of the United States of America when we were supposed to be getting billions of dollars and you cut our funds down, and now we supposed to, Cookie Lyons in the office?
But they got good face though. Both of them got good face though.
I don't care about your face. Where's my HERF check?
That's probably what they work.
Well, my refund check.
Chris Paul got money though. You got State Farm. You got Taraji P. Henson. She be acting and stuff like that.
He be balling like an athlete, but got no jump on. He ain't be balling like that though. Hey man, he make assists.
He do a little something just to get by.
Yeah, but the main thing is Mr. White Man. Look, you're not helping nobody by putting celebrities on an educational board. How about you put a president, a secretary, maybe someone that worked in education. You ignorant bastard.
They try to gravitate students to more HBCUs because once they see Chris Paul, Taraji P, they're like, maybe I want to go there.
When the last time Chris Paul made you want to do something? Do you have a State Farm insurance? He ain't make you want to buy that.
You're right.
He ain't make you want to be.
He ain't make me want to be no basketball player though.
Who he played for? The Clippers. You ain't want to be no Clippers fan.
You're right.
What does Chris Paul influence you to do?
No.
What does Taraji P. Henson influence you to do?
No, you're right.
Exactly. We need educators, my boy. So stop giving black people these little figureheads and give us something for real. And then last but not least, the white man that y'all always loving when Trump was in office, Joe Biden. That boy, he recently had took away, plenty of funding from HBCUs, billions of dollars, but he also put Chris Paul and Taraji P. Henson on the HBCU advisory board, even though they're both not educators and both, just celebrities, entertainers, and actors, and things like that. Why do you feel like he did that, and how do you feel about it?
I feel like he did that because it was black and they're celebrities, so he felt like we was going to be on his side because he picked 2 top dogs in the game right now. But they don't do nothing for education, so what's the point?
Well, anyways, thank you. And, before we go, do you want to shout out yourself, any social medias, anything like that?
Y'all can follow me on Instagram at Jada Janai.
And that is Jada Janai with the little glasses. You can find her at her Instagram, as she just said. So the last and final question is, Joe Biden had recently put Taraji P. Henson and Chris Paul on the HBCU board. And also recently this year, he had took away billions of our funding, had took it down, I say about over 80%. So how do you feel about him, trying to put black celebrities in a position of power after taking away all that money and funding for us?
I think he's trying to use them as a cover-up for his actions. Like, oh, if I just put somebody black on the cover of everything, it'll make it look like I've been supportive the whole time. Let me get them their 15 minutes of fame.
And then the last question, Joe Biden recently put Taraji P. Henson and Chris Paul on the HBCU advisory board. But recently, also this year, he took away billions of dollars of funding for HBCUs, which is why we ain't see our HERF check come like last time. So how do you feel about him taking away our funding, but then he wants to put black celebrities in a position of power? How do you feel about that?
Let her go first.
It's a pacifier for us. It's just, yeah, I did this, but I also did this, but I'm going to make up for it by doing this, so y'all can just shut up. It's just like, there's nothing really special to me. I mean, I'm obviously appreciative that he chose people that are high in power for it, but I just don't think he did it with the right intentions.
I feel like he's just doing it just to make us feel good, because he took our money at the end of the day. I mean, I honestly, like, it really didn't do nothing for me because you took my money, so.
Well, that is Be For Real with Amaya. And
Destiny.
And do y'all have any social medias y'all want to shout out?
Y'all can follow me on Instagram at maya.nicole, MAIYA.Nicole with 3 E's.
Follow me on Instagram at Destiny Alexis with 3 S's and an underscore.
One white man that y'all used to love, Joe Biden. He done took billions off of HBCU funding, and that's not no secret. But also recently he had put Chris Paul and Taraji P. Henson on the HBCU advisory board. And, why do you think he did that, and how do you feel about it? Do you think, he was trying to appease us or anything like that?
I think it is just to appease us. Ain't no reason why you taking millions away from us and then put 2 randoms on the board.
Basically, because, none of them is educators or anything like that, didn't work in the school, but, I guess it is what it is. Well, thank you, light-skinned man with no tan. We're going to holler at you later. It's main man C4. This will Be Real Outside Edition. We about to go ahead and slide right by. Yep. But anyways, talking about doing something for real, this was the end of the segment called Be For Real. And the one thing is, if you can't be for real with yourself, at least be for real with your mama. She know you ugly and your breath stink, but she gonna love you anyway. It's your main man C4. Deuces.
And it's your boy Schoolboy.
All that.